Hi, and I'm back with another unboxing video. Now, you already seen the title, so you know what this is, but one of my favorite TV shows, right now at least, is Amazon Prime's The Boys, which is like a dark, it's kind of comedic, but really graphic superhero TV show based on a comic series directed by Seth Rogen. So, I know this isn't really a horror unboxing like I normally would do, but I was in Walmart yesterday and I came across these. I did not know they made these, and I just had to pick it up, and I'm gonna unbox it right now. So, for this video, I am unboxing and reviewing The Boys NECA Homelander action figure. Let's get into it. We're here at the desk, and first of all, I want to say I love this box. I love how each of the NECA figures, which there's only two of that I know of, which is Homelander and Starlight, which I am picking up first chance I get. But they were both like exclusive to the character. It didn't just say The Boys and have the show logo on the front. I really like that, honestly. Now the design is basically like the suit he wears. That's pretty sweet. Got Ultimate action figure down here. The Boys, Homelander, The Boys, choking hazard, 17 and up, all that good stuff. Side says much of the same. Both sides do. Bottom, got NECA and Real Toys trademark, or whatever that would be called. Here's the back, a couple shots of the figure, and we got a little bit of reading here. Let's see if I can read this without messing up. With the face of a movie star and the superpowers of a god, Homelander is the greatest superhero alive and the leader of the Seven. Not only can he fly, he's got super strength and super hearing, and he can see through almost anything with his X-ray vision and then destroy it with his laser eyes. On the surface, he's affable, modest, and sincere. The ultimate Boy Scout, an all-American, God-fearing patriot. But, just like mere mortals, even superheroes have secrets. You have no idea. First of all, if you've never seen The Boys, definitely go watch it, at least a couple episodes. I'm gonna try to keep this spoiler free, but it's such a good show, especially if you're into like superheroes or just dark comedy elements to it. Highly recommend it. What we got on the back? We got the Vought International logo here, which is the company that Homelander is kind of the leader of the superhero team called the Seven. Not getting into plot right now, but I'm just really excited this exists. Includes eye blast effect and interchangeable heads and hands. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this up and get a look at the figure. Here's a picture of him spraying his laser vision in a suit. Got the American flag cape, and looks like he's posed to fly here. I need to get one of those transparent clips that you can add on to like superheroes. Like, I've seen a lot of action figures, a lot of figure collectors do that, so they can like give the illusion of someone flying, or like maybe they'll do it with a wrestling figure jumping off the top rope, just something. Alright, straight up, box, it looks good. Not pretty basic background. Looks like it could be his cape, but I'm not quite sure about that. Is this one gonna be a pain in the ass like Pennywise was to get open? Got two different heads here. We got his heat vision and interchangeable hands here, but that looks like about all there is to see in the box. So let's go ahead and get this unboxed and get into the hands-on review. So thank you NECA for not making my life difficult. This was so much easier to unbox than Pennywise was. Pennywise took me a good 20 minutes to get out of the box. This one took less than 5. Everything was easy to get out, so automatic packaging win. But alright, we're getting a close-up here. First things first, facial details. Looks like Anthony Starr, the actor who plays him, but I mean, maybe not as detailed as some of the other figures were, but you can still tell who he is. But one thing I automatically appreciate, the cape is cloth, which I love when they do stuff like this. Like if something's cloth, like in a movie or so, if they can go that extra step to actually make something just that much more authentic feel to it, do it. You know, when I was a kid, there were so many like Superman and Batman action figures that I would get, but their capes would be rubber. I don't like that. I love this cape. Good job so far for NECA. Let's get into it more. I'm getting tongue-tied, just having fun playing with it. I did not know these figures existed. I'm so excited about it. Alright, start with head movement. Looks like on another ball joint. Looks like we get 360 movement, make them pull a Exorcist move right here. Looks like you can go up, up and down, left, right. Really smooth move. This is the easiest figure to move that I've had yet. Arm movement. Alright, arms up and down, a little stiff. Looks like, yeah, he's on joints right here. I don't know if you see the crease right here, but so he can move his arms out, but that's about as far as it'll go. I'm not too worried about that. Oh, this arm is really stiff, so I don't want to force that one. So his right arm doesn't want to leave this position for some reason. I could probably knock it loose, but I don't want to break it. I spent $30 on this. Elbow movement. A lot easier. Oh, they're double jointed. You see this here, so you can actually get a tighter movement on his arm. That's actually pretty sweet. I haven't seen that in an action figure in a long time. Same thing over here. Is it? Yes, it is. So it's double jointed elbows. That's pretty sweet. Hand movement. They're on ball joints too. You can see the joints here, so you can just kind of angle them any way you please, just about. They do have 360 movement. Torso has a little bit of movement, but not really as much. Like Pennywise had the joint here, so you can kind of like lean him forward. This one, it looks like it's just in his waist, but I mean, I'm not going to be twisting him around anyway. Leg movement. Ball joints, you can make them do the splits. Kind of sweet. Little squeaky in there. I know you can hear that. Back and forth, little stiff. Like that's about as far back as his leg will go compared to forward. And that's about, without forcing it too much, that's about it. They do twist, but it's kind of tight. All right, knee joints. Looks like he's got double jointed knees too. So that's awesome. This is probably the most articulated NECA figure I've seen so far. I haven't seen much, but still, this is just awesome. So double jointed knees, they move kind of stiff, but I'm not having to like force anything. Like use a little bit of effort, but I don't want it to be too loose to where like I can just like flick it and then his leg will start going all over the place. Same thing on the other side. Alright, he does have a joint in his feet, but you can't, I mean, yeah, you can move it. You can make him do the Michael Jackson lean. They don't really go down so far. You can point them a little bit, but not much. Toe joints do not exist. Got little feet pegs for some, if you have a base for them, but didn't come with one. Okay, well, that's the figure. I'm a man-child. I've been playing with this too long. I need to get into the accessories now. I've been reviewing this for over 4 minutes. Let's get to the accessories. Okay, so let me move him out the way. And let's put up the extra heads first. Let's first of all point at this head. This one's more like a good Samaritan style look. Like kind of got a little smirk, like good superhero persona. Then we got this face, which looks a little more serious, but he's also, you can't really tell in the video, but he's got like small little divots in his eyes to put his laser vision, which I will do after this. Next head, that's his kind of angry looking face, which when he makes this face in the show, that gets pretty wild real quick. But I mean, all the details there. Hopefully this is a lot easier to change the head than Pennywise was. I keep complaining about Pennywise. I am so disappointed in that figure. Alright, then only other things we got now are extra hands. Like we can make him do fists, like get him in his fighting stance, and then we got his laser vision for his eye sockets. But that's really it for accessories. So before this video becomes 30 minutes long, I'm gonna change up his accessories, pose him how I want to, and give some final thoughts. Let's get into it. Alright, as I was changing his head, I just wanted to point this out. This is something I've never seen before. Usually when we got a ball joint, everything moves around it, but this, like the joint itself is actually movable. So that's just something I wanted to point out. I've never seen this before on a figure. Thought it was kind of cool. Alright, so I have nothing bad to say about this figure. The head was really easy to remove and very easy to place on. Same thing with the hands. There's only one head that allows the heat vision, so that's the head I got on there, obviously. I mean, when I think of Homelander, that's the first thing I think of is him using his heat vision to just annihilate whatever's in sight. Got his cape little wrapped around here, but really, the movement is solid. The detail, the facial detail may not be quite all the way there, but for what it is, everything else, when it comes to the suit, just the cape, everything else around the head, the facial detail is the only thing that's not quite spot on, but you can still tell who they were going for. But that's really all I gotta say about this figure. If you are a fan of The Boys, highly recommend picking this up. If you've never seen The Boys, highly recommend watching it. Now, where is season 3? I've been waiting way too long for it. But on that note, this has been my review of The Boys Homelander NECA action figure. So thank you all for watching. It's been real. Looking forward to the next one. And as always, rock on.